Good evening, guys. Okay, now we'll start our session, guys. In the last session, so what we discussed, guys, JSON related and XML related differences we discussed, guys. JSON objects how creating and XML objects how we creating we discussed. So far, guys, basic terminologies about the Django REST framework. So simply right now, you people knows about Django, about Django and its concepts concepts you need to know it, guys. And the same like about the Python, guys, about the Python and its concept. What is Python, why required, how to create in Python programs like this. So basic understanding, guys, these all things. And the next is Django and Django Django REST framework. Is Django and Django REST framework. So same or different. So simply about Django and Django REST framework. About Django and Django REST framework. And so using Django, guys, if creating APIs, using Django, if creating APIs, you know, then easily can we create or not? How many lines are required? How many lines of code required? It is more easy or not? A lot of conversions. There is all conversions related. This all knowledge we require to know. So Django related, guys, using Django, how to creating the APIs related separate section. I will take it. I will take care. That time I will explain it. I will explain it, guys. So simply using Django, how to creating, okay, or else using Django if creating APIs, then what is limited, what are the problems, guys? What are problems? Using Django if creating API, then what are the problems, guys? To overcoming those problems, using the Django REST framework, guys. Using the Django REST framework, so we are going to creating the APIs. So using Django REST framework, if creating APIs, then what are the benefits, guys? What are the benefits? So you need to understanding these all things. And later, guys, what are the advantages, guys? Advantages. What are the advantages of Django REST framework? DRF stands for Django REST framework, guys. So what are the advantages? So here browsable API concept providing, built-in security classes providing, built-in serializers classes providing. So and reducing a lot of burden on the developers, reducing the lines of the code, readability increasing, like several points I explained, guys. So today, guys, I'll take your emails once the session is over, and it's all concepts related to PDF files and need clearly I created. So I will share that one by one. Otherwise, you can read, then you will understanding all the things. So what are the advantages of Django REST framework? And after that, general terms, guys, about the API, about the REST API, okay, about the REST in our classroom I explained. And these points, if you are having anyone doubts, so let me know. I will explain it. This concept. So API stands for what? Application Programming Interface, which is used for making one application to another application communication. Simply, if we want to make app-to-app communication, we require one interface between them. That interface is nothing but API here, guys. So software to software communication purpose, API must be required, and human being interacting to software purpose, GUI menus required. GUI menus using the pure Django we can design, guys, and the APIs using the Django REST framework we are designing more easily. So REST stands for representational state transfer. At the time of sending the request only, we are representing what kind of response we want, what we want to do. These all things we are representing. Okay, so along with the request only, we are representing what we want to get and what we want to do on the server side, that is the state, guys. I want to get the data, I want to update the data, like that. This is information we are transferring. So that's why this name came as like representational state transfer. REST is an architectural style, guys. It is providing some guidelines and rules for developing the APIs. And the APIs which we are developing by using the REST principles are called REST APIs. REST APIs always input to taking the request and input are nothing but request. Request in the form of JSON receiving and response in the form of JSON sending. Always request and responses in the form of JSON only sending, okay, and receiving by REST API concept. So these all things. And provider provider app provider application related. What is a provider means? The which application is providing the APIs to the other application, that application is called the provider. Okay, which application providing the APIs, then simply we are calling provider application. And which application consuming the APIs, guys, we are calling consumer application. Or utilizing the application APIs, which application utilizing, that is called consumer application. And so for this application, this one is a partner. For the second one, the first one is a partner, guys. So general terms, partner applications. So these all things we discussed clearly. Come on, up to this, do you guys having knowledge? Are you remembering? And today I'll share the material. By seeing that material, you will understanding more. All general terms. The last session we discussed these all. And later, guys, later one more point also we completed, guys. What is that means? So about the services, guys, so we have the two types of services here: soap based services, and restful based services, guys. Soap based services, restful based services. So why soap based services having demanding more nowadays? Sorry, this one. Why restful based services having demanding nowadays? Why not soap based services? Asking, guys. So what is the use of soap based services? What is the problem using soap based services? What is the use of restful based services? So like this all the difference between soap and restful, like these all things you need to get it, guys, here. And here working with RLs about JSON type, guys, about JSON type data and XML type data, guys, XML type data. So this one also we discussed. So why JSON is getting more demanding nowadays? Why JSON data is getting more demanding nowadays? Why not XML data? Okay, why soap based data is not getting demanding nowadays? So why RESTful based services having more demanding? Questions asking, guys. So simply RESTful based services using the JSON type data, guys. RESTful based services following the JSON type data are developed in the APIs related, guys. So JSON having so many benefits compared to the XML. That's why RESTful based services having demanding. SOAP based services using the XML type data, guys, for developing the APIs. So XML having some drawback. That's why SOAP not using nowadays more and more. So this is the difference between SOAP and RESTful services, guys. So what are the problems of XML means? XML is a heavyweight component. XML is a heavyweight component. I said, guys, previously employees. Okay. So now, okay, these all points I'll copy here. Here, if I'm typing here ready-made code, I'll get it, guys. Otherwise, I need to type everything. So employees, guys, employees, we need to close the employees, guys. We need to be close the employees. So here I want to create one employee data, guys. Then this one we can close, guys, employee. employee. So now here employee ID guys, EMP ID is a 10, then EMP ID we can close. So next guys, EMP name, opening and create something name, and EMP name you can close it, and the salary of the employee, and then salary we can close it, okay. Yes, this is one employee object. So 3 employee objects I want, for example. Then like this we are creating 3 employee objects. So only data we are changing as only data we are changing, and now here 20,000 and 30 and Kiran like this and 30,000. Okay guys. So yes guys, this is XML object we are creating like this tag based syntax guys. Tag means this less than symbol, greater than symbol. In between these less than, greater than symbol, if we are writing something called tag guys. The languages which are following the tag based syntaxes are called markup languages. Markup XML and HTML both are following the markup syntax guys, tag based syntax. What are the markup languages asking? HTML and XML both are called markup languages. What is the difference between HTML and XML? HTML is used for displaying the data on our website. XML is used for transferring the data between the applications. Using XML, we can transfer the data, guys. We can send the data between the apps. Using HTML, we can display the data on our web page. That is the main difference. HTML tags are predefined tags. XML tags are user-defined tags. So these all are our own tags, guys. Our own tags. HTML tags, H1 is a predefined tag, P tag, table tag. These all are predefined tags only. Every tag having its own meaning, guys. So HTML tags are predefined, XML tags are user-defined. So like several points you're getting, guys. Okay, HTML tags are not case sensitive. XML tags are case sensitive, guys. XML tags are case sensitive. Okay, na? Yes, remember, guys. So now XML having the heavyweight structure, guys. XML having the heavyweight structure. So heavyweight component we are calling. Because of this, guys. So from one application to another application, whenever we are sending this XML object, so more bandwidth required, more internet speed is required. Because of the more bandwidth, so more amount we need to spend for buying the internet. So obviously cost of the project increasing. In the real-time companies, guys, thousands of lines we are writing like this XML format, and thousands of employees working in the real-time companies. So those all people sending like this XML format data, a lot of internet speed is required. That's why this XML not using nowadays more and more. And also, guys, after sending the XML data by using more internet speed, then receiving by this application too. So now from the XML object, if we want to access the data, that is called parsing. As parsing the data from the XML object is taking more time. More time taking means obviously performance of the application decreasing. Understanding? So like several problems there, guys, using the XML. And next, for transferring this XML data to from one application to another application, so we require to install WSDL language, guys. WSDL software, WSDL, Web Services Description Language. WSDL stands for Web Services Description Language. Software we are installing as downloading and installing. So using this WSDL software, this XML object we are transferring from one app to another app. So this is also one problem, guys. And one more problem is computer can understanding, guys, XML data more easily, but you as a human being we are not easily understanding like JSON data, guys. So XML object is understanding is more complex, guys. So here all the tags, main tags only given, guys, employee ID, employee name. For this employee ID, some attributes we are using, is this unique or something like some attributes we are using. So if you are creating like that, they're getting problem, guys. They're getting problem. I mean, a lot of complexity is there. complexity there. Employee ID is unique, then unique equal to true, like something writing along with the tag. So the time complexity increasing as. So because of these all several problems, nowadays people are not using this SOAP based services for developing the APIs. Why means so following this XML structure. Is this clear, my dear student? Yes. So next, second one. Just wait, am I recorded? Hmm. So why is RESTful based services having demanding means RESTful based services using the XML, not XML, using JSON developing as using JSON based data developing. JSON having some benefits compared to the XML. JSON is a lightweight component guys. So JSON is looks like a Python dictionary. In Python, we know guys a dictionary concept how writing. Same like JSON structure also there contains key value format data. So for example, dict data guys, dict data in our REST API regularly we are using the JSON data guys. So here employee number is 10, employee name guys. So employee name is Virat, like we can write guys. So key column value format we are writing. So strings guys, either double quotation, either single quotations we can write, no problem. And this last key value pair comma, if it is there also no problem. For the dictionary last key value pair comma writing also no problem. If it is JSON guys, if you are considering like a JSON, if you are considering like a JSON, so here JSON data. So JSON data, all keys must be string format, that too double quotation only. That too double quotation only guys. And all the string values double quotation and keys must be in the form of double quotation only required. And last key value pair, if comma is there, then throws error. Last key value pair not required, comma. So in the Python dictionary single quotation we can use, but in the JSON guys double quotation only must be required to use all the string values. So JSON data like we can write guys. Okay. So here you need to be know about some data types conversions guys. So why means we have a serializer concept, one type of data into another type converting, that is called serializer behavior guys. So dictionary type data into JSON, JSON type data into dictionary, we need to converting guys for sending the data, for receiving the data purpose. So now here in Python guys, we have one module called the JSON module. Today I will show you guys programmatically this one. This JSON module contains a dumps method, loads method. Using those methods guys, using those methods, okay, we can do the conversions guys. For example, so these all structure, remember the services coming days programmatically we will do it guys. So now onwards focus on JSON. This is required for our Django REST framework. Why means so Django REST framework guys always receiving the request in the form of JSON, sending the response in the form of JSON. Input is JSON guys, output is JSON. Request JSON, response JSON. That's why we need to have good knowledge about the JSON architecture. JSON is a data type guys. If the data is available in the JSON format or XML format guys, that data can understanding by all other languages in the entire world, like Python can understanding, Java can understanding, .NET can understanding. Okay, so that's why our main target is user can send any kind of data that is converting into JSON. That is our target guys. And the JSON data again converting into our local language format. Local language format. For example, here one Java person is there guys. Java code they are sending guys. Java code, Java format related code they are sending. Okay, so here Java side only API developers there guys. So those APIs developers, this Java code they are converting into JSON. So here JSON guys, JSON. Now here Java object format is there. Java object format is there. This Java object format data converting into JSON guys. So here also map type there guys contains key column value format, key column value format data. Now this JSON also contains the key column value format data only. Okay. Now if request if they are sending in the form of JSON, this request we can receive as a Python developer or Django developer. Okay, so in our Django we can receive this JSON data. Now this JSON data we are converting into dictionary, guys. We are converting into dictionary. Our dictionary also having the key value format data. Okay. So first receiving the JSON object here. This JSON object we are converting into dictionary, and then we can use the data here, and whatever we want we can do it. Now, if I want to send guys a response or something, so JSON format only, JSON format, key value format we are sending this. Now this JSON type data, this Java side, some API developer there guys, so they are converting into their own language format, like this key value. Okay, so we are the Django developers guys. This is our target. JSON type data, how we are converting into our native language format. Native means our Python type related, and our Python type data, how we are converting into JSON format. This is we are going to learn in our sessions. And the people who are working this Java side, those people will learn this concept. JSON into Java format, Java into JSON format, how converting they will learn. So for this purpose, guys, we have here JSON dot dumps method, JSON dot dumps method, JSON dot loads method. These things using this dumps method, guys, taking the dictionary type data and converting into guys dictionary data. Dumps method taking the dictionary type data and converting into JSON, guys. Loads method taking the JSON type data and converting into dictionary. So these two methods are very, very useful methods, guys. So when you are learning the Python only, you people are getting a more clear practical examples about the JSON module. For example, in my Python batches, guys, I'm taking caring this about this JSON module and the JSON rules and regulations, syntaxes, examples, conversions, everything I will show you. So I means in the Django also we are using this one, and in the REST API every day we are using this one. So if I'm teaching one time all the rules and regulations, then people can use anywhere. So it's a real-time concept, guys. Now, okay, slowly I will take care about the JSON related, guys. So in this JSON, guys, first of all, if you want to be work with JSON, so Python data types and JSON data types relation we need to understand, guys. Python data or simply Python types and JSON type, guys. Okay, so I will share some images, guys, some PDF files. There you will get it with all things, full information. And in the coming days also I will take care one session for the JSON again separately. Now here in Python we have a none data type, guys. In Python we have a none data type. So this is converting like a null data type in JSON. So as a Python developers, as a Python learners, guys, we know about the Python data types, what are available, how to use like this. Same like now JSON also having some data type concept. JSON also having some data type concept, guys. So we'll discuss those things. So this JSON stands for what? JavaScript object notation, which is derived from the JavaScript, guys. We have front end side JavaScript related, guys, language, JavaScript language there. So from the JavaScript, this JSON was derived, guys. JavaScript object notation. In this name, Java is there. Maybe it is related to Java, like some people thinking. So that this is common for all the languages, not for Java. Okay. Yes. Next, Boolean values there, guys. In our Python, we have Boolean value true and Boolean value false, guys. So now these values, guys, like small letters, guys. In the JSON, Boolean value called like small letter true, small letter false, guys. Clear that? Okay. So we have the str data type, guys. We have the str data type string representation related. So here we have the string concept. In Python, strings using single quotation, using double quotation, we can write, guys. But in the JSON, strings must be double quotations only. Strings always with double quotation only are required to write, guys. Okay, so remember that. And next, we have the list, guys. We have the list. The list means square brackets we are writing. Okay, and we have the tuple also, guys. We have the tuple also. The list and the tuples converting like arrays, guys. Array we are calling array. Okay, so list is square bracket we are writing, tuple parenthesis we are writing, array square bracket we are writing, guys. And in Python we have the dictionary type, guys. Dictionary type contains the key value column format, guys. Curly brace key column value format related. Okay, this kind of data. Now here we are calling technically like object, guys. Object. So object also having curly brace structure key column value format, guys. Key column value format. Okay, so remember, guys. So set type we are not giving, guys. In Python we have the set type data also measure type. So set type related not there in the JSON. So almost this kind of data only people are passing. These things coming days practically you will get it. And I'll show you some PDF files also in the next session. There you will get it. These all things full clarification, guys. I hope you are understanding so far this structure, guys. Okay, so now today, guys, this all terminologies explained. So now installation of the Django REST framework we will discuss. All things completing for your seniors also, guys. And this JSON related not yet completed. So much subject is there, guys. JSON related. So coding wise, I'll show you practically. Today also one basic program we are going to do now. In that also I will use this dumps method and loads method concept. So that's why I'm not explaining much more here theoretically. Directly program wise I will show you, guys. Okay, next how to installing, guys. How to installing Django REST framework. How to installing the Django REST framework. DRF stands for Django REST framework. Okay, the point remember, guys. So if we want to work with Django REST framework, guys, first of all, what are the prerequisites in our machine? We required Python language, guys, and next Django module required, guys. Django framework related required. These two concepts knowledge required to work with Django REST framework, and in our machine, Python software we need to download and install, and Django module we need to install it, guys. So Python is a software, guys. Django is a module. In Python, you people knows about the modules. A module is nothing but every Python file is called a module in Python. Every .py file is called a module in Python. So module can contain a collection of functions where each function can contain a collection of statements. So writing one time, using a number of times. So reusability purpose, we can use modules, guys. So here one module is there. Here some logics I created. Here another module I'm developing. In this module, these all lines of code I required. Just we are importing here, and then we can use that code here. Okay. So this is again we are not writing as only one time creating the same code. Here also I required. I can reuse. Like write one times, use a number of times. That is called reusability. The Python modules concept more clearly you are getting. Just here we are going to use only. Okay, guys. So Python software, how we are installing, guys? Python software from the internet, www.python.org, like we are getting, guys. Python.org. So here downloads there. So you can click on this downloadable file, guys. So August 24th, last week only, guys, this 11.5 version released. Okay, latest version. If you want any older versions, here there are a lot of versions. So your required version you can download and you can install. This is the latest one, last week only released. So as a student, you can download and install guys latest versions only, but in the real time, some LTS versions people are using. In the real time, some LTS versions. LTS means long-term support version. Okay, long-term support related standard versions people can use. Okay, so Python software you are downloading from this website and you are installing guys by following the next like that. You are installing. Okay, that's it. Next, Django guys. So Django is a module. So this module we are not downloading separately, and we are not clicking next like that. Just we are going to use one command for installing. What is that command, guys? Open the command prompt. We have a pip command, guys. Pip install and Django, like we are installing, guys. So in Python modules we have three types, guys. We have three types of modules in Python. One is the predefined module, guys. Predefined module. Predefined module. Predefined module means along with the Python software we are getting, guys. The modules which are coming along with the Python software are called predefined modules. For example, predefined modules, example guys, math module, automatically along with software coming, OS module, JSON module, RE module, sys module, like several modules there, guys. Whenever we want, we can use these all things. Next, second one is user defined modules, guys. User defined modules. As a developer, we are creating some Python files, guys, like demo.py, example.py, addition.py, subtraction.py, like that. Python files extension is .py, guys. Any file name .py, any file name .py. So as a developer, whatever the modules we are creating in our project, guys, okay, those all things are called user defined modules. So for example, demo.py. In Python, every .py file is called a module, guys. So sample.py and addition.py. Okay, calculator.py, calculator software related. These all are user defined modules. Next, third one is third party modules, guys. For example, third party modules. So third party modules means along with the Python software not coming, guys. As a developer, we are not developing. Okay. So some third party people, some other people, they developed and they kept in internet, guys. They maintained in internet. So from that internet, we are downloading and we are installing, guys. These modules are called third party modules. So for example, third party module, Django is a third party module, guys. Django is a third party module. Request is a third party module. Pillow is a third party module. Like several modules we are using, guys. Django, several modules we are using. Django, Pillow, Django, Crispy Forms, Django, Multi Select Field. Like several modules we are installing, guys. Clear that? So these all things in the Python only, you people are getting full clear knowledge, guys. And in the Django also, you are getting. For all my Python students, I'm teaching these all things more clearly with diagrammatically, guys, and lot of modules explaining practically. And in Django, we use these all modules. For example, date time module is there, calendar module is there. Like these all modules using and developing the applications in Django. Okay. Now, third party module in the internet available, we can download, I said. If we want to download those third party module using the pip command, we are downloading as using the pip command. So today I'll share the material, guys. In that material, this all information you will get it clearly, and about the pip related also you are getting. So check it that code. By using the pip command, we can we can downloading the third party modules, we can install it, guys. See here, all predefined modules are available here. User defined modules we are developing here. Third party modules available in the internet, guys. Assumption, a rough structure I'm explaining, and diagrams also I'll share already created beautiful diagrams for this modules concept related guys. So this is what the predefined modules related. Predefined modules were available in the Python software available. After downloading the Python software in the C drive Python software installing as. And here these are the third-party modules guys. Third-party modules. Third-party modules were available in the internet guys, in the web location available. Okay, and here this is called user-defined module guys. Simply, okay, in the different location guys. For example, in the D drive or somewhere you are creating the this file Python file name guys. So this is called user-defined user-defined module. User-defined module nothing but demo.py guys. This is you can consider demo.py is called user-defined module. So as a developer guys, we are working in this area. As a developer, we are working in this area. So predefined modules example guys, OS module, OS module, math module, RE module, okay, like several modules there guys, JSON module, like these things. So next, third-party modules guys. Third-party modules are available in the internet guys. For example, Django module, Pillow module, and request module guys. Request module, several modules there guys. So DRF, Django REST framework is also a third-party module guys. Assumption. Okay, else. Okay, enter one gonna. Django 3.2 guys. Assumption. Pillow 5 MySQL, and then Django 4.2, for example, like this. Different module there guys. Each one is like one module. Each one is a module guys. Several modules, hundreds of modules in the internet guys. So MySQL company people developed a PyMySQL module. Using this, we can interact to the MySQL. Oracle company developing one CX Oracle module guys. MongoDB people developing one MongoDB related module. Like all the databases related people guys developing their own modules or interacting with their databases using the Python application. Okay, yes. So now here we required pip guys to installing the third party modules. So whenever we are working with the pip, so internet is required in our mission. Pip install required module name we are installing. Django. If I am installing like this guys, so this pip command interacting to the internet guys. This pip command is interacting to the internet, searching for latest module, identifying this latest module, downloading this module guys. Searching for this module, identifying, downloading, installing. After installing this module, will store in this location guys. Will be stored in this predefined module location in the Django. Now here Django 4.2 is there guys. Hear that? Yes guys. So like any module, whatever the module we want, we can download from the internet, and later that is available in the C drive Python software location along with the predefined modules. Okay, that is good. Next, so in this user-defined module location, here we are writing the logics. So I want to write here some logics, some lines of code. While developing this user-defined coding, sometimes we required there is a predefined modules. Guys. For example, I required math module. I required JSON module. Like whatever the modules I want, guys. So those modules we can import here using the import keyword or from keyword from math. So later this math module we can use. In this we have a power function. In this, so we can give like this something inputs guys. To the power of 3, like result we are getting guys. To the power of 3 guys. So we are getting the result. Understanding that? So here we are not writing the logics guys. So just we are going to use the predefined thing. Math module contains power function. So to the power of 3 easily we are getting 2 into 2 into 2, 8 result we are getting. 2 comma, if I'm giving like 8, 2 into 2 into 2 into like that, 8 times multiplying. Clear? Yes. So this is the concept of using the modules related, guys. So many third-party modules there we need to download and we need to install depending on the requirement for developing the user-defined logics. Okay, now Django is a third-party module, not like a Python software, guys. Third-party module using the pip command we are installing. So latest version searching, downloading, installing. If you want any required version, double equal to version number we are using as double equal to version number we are using. So searching for that required version number, downloading it, installing it. Okay, remember. Same like now, Django REST framework, guys. Django REST framework also a third-party module. We need to download and install using the pip command only. Is this clear, my dear student? Django REST framework is also a third-party module. We need to download and install using the pip command. Hmm. Now here, at the time of learning Django framework related only, guys, you are installing this one. And the next, now we want to work with the Django REST framework. So Django REST framework, a single word, no spaces, guys. This is a third-party module. We need to download and install it. We need to be download and install it. Okay. So after downloading, guys, this Django module, after downloading this Django module, so Django related any predefined modules. I mean, inside the Django, lot of submodules there, guys. In this Django, so many submodules there, nothing but so many packages are there. In those packages, so many modules there, guys. So many modules there. So from those modules, so many classes there, guys. Okay, so many classes there. From these classes, so many methods may available. Whatever the method we want, we can use. For example, this one I want to use, guys. Then from this dot next level dot and next level dot next level import so and so, like we are importing, guys. We are importing. Okay, so in this Django lot of submodules there, we can import whatever we want, like that. Now, guys, from the Django, if we want to import any Django related libraries or modules, guys, so Django, from Django, so simply import required module name. We can use this. Import the required module name from Django. Import required module name, guys. Got it? Yes, guys. Now, same like in the Django REST framework, how we are importing, that is we will discuss. So here, for example, guys, from Django, import forms. In the Django, we have the forms module, guys. From Django import forms. From Django .db import models. These all things regularly we used in the Django, guys. So same like now REST API related, we will discuss. So after downloading and installing the, I mean, simply using pip command, we are downloading, guys, this installing. After installing the Django REST framework, so we are getting one file, guys. We are getting one file called like REST underscore framework. This is Django REST framework related application file, guys. Application file. From the Django REST framework, we are getting this one, REST underscore framework. So any modules, if we want to use related to REST framework, guys, from this application, we need to be import. So here also, guys, after installing the Django in our machine, we are getting what? So simply here you can remember Django-admin.py file setting. This is the application file, guys. Django Django-admin Django-admin.py. After downloading and installing Django, then we are getting this file Django-admin.py. So later from the Django, if we want to import any module, from Django import so and so, like we are importing. Got it? So same like now REST framework related, so we are getting the REST underscore framework, and from here we need to import guys. From REST underscore the framework, import import required module name. This is the syntax guys. This is the syntax. For example, from REST underscore framework, import serializers, like one module is a serialization related, so we can import this and later we can use this. Come on, so far clear guys? Simply as a Django student, how to install in the Django, how we can use Django modules, you people know guys. Now REST API we are learning, it's a third party module, Django REST framework we need to install. After installing in our machine, we are getting the REST underscore framework related application guys. So from this application, we need to import our REST API related modules. So starting when I said guys, why this Django REST framework is getting demanding means Django REST framework having more predefined modules or classes or methods. Because of those modules or classes or methods, we are not required to write more lines of code. So ready-made lines we are getting automatically. That's why Django REST framework is getting demanding. So from this is one module we can import. Later we can use this one. Is this clear so far? Okay, one more rule guys. First, you are downloading like this. So one file we are getting into our machine. Later, in our Django project, guys, in our Django project, settings.py file is there. There we have installed app section, guys. Installed app section, list of apps there, guys. List of apps there here. App 1, app 2, app 3, like that. Some default apps are getting. And next, guys, here in our Django only guys, add our application name every day. Our application name we are adding in Django. If you are installing any third-party module, those modules related application we are adding. So now REST API related guys, REST underscore framework also we need to add. So Django REST framework guys, to the existing Django project only we are adding this DRF logics guys. So inside the installed app section, this is all by default coming, and our application name we are adding manually using command prompt if we are creating, using PyCharm if we are creating, this is automatically coming guys. Next, for REST API related REST underscore framework we need to add manually every day. Even using PyCharm, if we are creating project name and application name also, this is not coming by default, we need to add it. Every day we are adding, remember, don't forget. After adding this, from this application, we can import required modules. Okay, guys. So now we'll create one basic coding, guys. One basic coding for doing the conversions related. Okay, any one project you can open, guys. So first of all, let me know, guys. Do you know about the PyCharm IDE? In my session regularly, I'm going to use this PyCharm IDE. Give reply, guys. If you know, then directly I will use. Otherwise, I'll give you some idea about that. Yes, good. Okay, all people know. So simply download and install, guys. PyCharm. PyCharm, we have two types of versions: professional version, community version is there. Community version, free version, guys. N number of days we can use. Professional version, commercial version, only 30 days free trial working. Later we need to buy it license, guys. Otherwise, every 30 months, 30 days. After every 30 days, nothing but after every 1 month, with the new email we need to register. Okay, then we can use 1 month. So that is all our ways. Using professional version, we can downloading web applications with the Python, Django, HTML, CSS all together. We can do it, guys. So open PyCharm, guys. Here a lot of menus there. Click on the menu file, and then click on the new project, and then click on the Django. So for Django REST framework, no separate one, Django only, guys. Into the Django existing project only REST API we are adding, and select our folder, guys. So 9 p.m. Recently our senior batch I started, guys. Okay, na? So if this chapter completing, you are also going to add with them, guys. So okay, in this folder only I will create, guys, with a different name. Okay, here you can expand. So here project name and here application name we are using. If you want, you can choose your folder where you want to save it, guys. Okay, here. So previously, like a first project, like one name I took as so here I will use like simply JSON project, guys. Okay, just understanding purpose I'm using like JSON project. JSON project, and my application name is like JSON app. JSON project, JSON app, guys. And here multiple interpreters there, guys. So default interpreter I'm using. Interpreter means Python software executable file, guys. Default interpreter after installing. Okay, this is the default path, guys. This is I want to use. This is I want to use. Coming days I will show you how to creating a virtual environment, real time 100% required virtual environment, guys. So for every project separately how to creating virtual environments, these all things I will take care coming days. So local interpreter I'm using, and click the create button, and new window or this window, whatever you want, you can take it, guys. Okay, now here expand all the files. So first go to the settings.py file, guys. Go to the settings.py file, and now here go to the install app section. In the inside the install app section, we added automatically adding this application name because of PyCharm. Otherwise, we need to add it. And next, guys, here REST underscore framework we need to add, guys. REST underscore framework. So add this one. Add this one here. Okay, add this one here, guys. Add this app here every time. First of all, we need to install module, guys. Open command prompt and you can install this module. You can install this statement, guys. I installed already, so directly I will use. And if you want, you can execute this command. Later I will share this project to you, guys. Okay, after installing, then here you are adding the REST framework. Later we can use this REST framework related modules. Okay, now guys, next directly views and URLs I want to create, guys. So slowly all the files description you will get it. Usage you will understand, guys. So now directly open the views and create the views. So here first I want to import JSON module, guys. JSON module. So here Python type data I want to be converted into dictionary. This Python type data means dictionary. Dictionary I want to be converted into JSON. How we can do it? That is we will do. So create one view, guys. Create one view. Employee JSON data, guys. Employee JSON data view. Will simply employee JSON view. I'm taking any view name, you can take it. So request object is required. In Python, guys, in Django we have the two types of views. Function based views using def keyword we are creating. Class based views using class keyword we are creating. This all you are learning in the Django. So most of the times in Django, function based views only we are creating. That's why in this also I will take care about the function based views. Next session using class based views how creating I will show you, and which one is a better one. And in the REST API always we are going to use class based views only most of the times, and later function based views also how we are creating. All the things we can discuss, guys. Okay, now here create one employee data, guys. Employee object, employee dictionary object I want to be created as a dictionary. Employee dictionary means curly brace. So here employee number employee number guys, something 10, employee name is Virat, and salary guys, salary is 10,000. Okay, this is object guys, EMP object. This is what dictionary, EMP dict, understanding purpose I'm using employee dictionary. Yes, yes. Are you getting my voice now? Query set data need to be converted into dictionary, and this dictionary data we are converting into JSON, and this JSON data we are sending to the browser or to the partner application, guys. Okay, or to the partner application, partner app. So this is a conversion we need to do it, guys, every day. So in this program, this conversion I'm doing, guys. So dictionary type data how converting into JSON, JSON data how we are sending to the browser. This conversion I'm showing in this program. So later database we can connect from database, how we are getting data and storing like query set. Okay, how this query set we are converting into dictionary. These all things I'll take care in the next program. Okay, yes. Now dictionary I took, guys. So here we have JSON module. In this JSON module we have the dumps method, guys. Dumps method. To this dumps method, this employee dictionary I'm giving. Then converting this dumps method, taking dictionary as input, converting into JSON, guys. So EMP JSON, employee JSON, like I'm taking. Now finally we are getting this JSON type object, guys. This JSON type object we want to return to the browser. So HTTP response method can import from Django dot HTTP import HTTP response method, guys. Now here HTTP response HTTP response of so EMP JSON employee JSON data I'm sending, guys. So this dictionary type data using dumps method converting into JSON. This JSON data we are returned to the browser. In Django we are using this one, guys. So now we are sending this JSON type data. Even though we are sending the JSON type data, guys, here. So internally here having like this content underscore type equal to text slash HTML is there. Internally like this there is content type equal to text slash HTML means HTML format data sending to the browser. HTTP response method return this response to the browser in the form of text or HTML. Okay, so HTML type data browser can understanding, that's why displaying on the browser, guys. But the same HTML type format data if we are sending to the partner application, or partner means other Java, other .NET, or other Python, other Django application, any other application. So that application cannot understanding this HTML data, so that's why getting problem. Okay, these all things next session you will understanding clearly. So right now remember, when we are using HTTP response method, even though we are sending the JSON type response to the browser in the form of HTML sending to the browser can understanding HTML, that's why we are able to see the data. But the same response if we are sending to the other application getting problem. These all problems practically I will show you in the coming days. Okay. Next, to execute this view, create one URL, guys. The url.py, we can create URLs. So these all things by default getting in the regularly Django using, guys. Simply I want to import my views here from our JSON app, import views, guys. This is imported. Now path method I'm using path of something EMP JSON, guys. EMP JSON employee JSON slash I'm using URL. Inside the views, so employee JSON view is there. That is we are going to executing. So next guys, run the server. Click on the tools. Click on the run manage.py task. And now here run the server with a different port number guys. Now this is the URL. We need to be paste here. Yes guys, we are getting the response. We are getting the response. So this is nothing but like HTML format guys, but it looks like JSON, curly brace key value format like that. But type of data is nothing but HTML type guys. So that is in the next session you will understand. Just remember. Okay, now here I used HTTP response method. Then even we are sending JSON type in the form of HTML only, transferring guys. So that's why guys, to overcoming this problem, so we need to be pass content type is HTML/JSON guys. So here content type equal to, so JSON format related application/JSON guys. So JSON MIME type value, JSON internet media type value is application/JSON. It means now HTTP response method return this JSON response to the browser in the form of JSON, the form of JSON only. Okay. So this response, if we are sending to the another application also guys, in the form of JSON transferring, the JSON data can understanding by other languages. So explicitly, manually, we need to give guys using HTTP response method here. Okay, here response getting or not can see. Yes, we got it. Okay, okay. Next here, instead of using this one, so we have one special method called JSON response method guys. JSON response method is there. Can see here. What is the benefit of that? Employee JSON view guys. JSON response view. Employee JSON response view. Here employee HTTP response view guys. This is we'll discuss like this. Employee HTTP response view and employee JSON response view. Here also can change employee HTTP response view only. Now, so here defining the view guys and creating the employee object with a 20, with a Rohit and with a 20,000. And next guys, this dictionary type data, no need to convert into JSON using the dumps method. This line not required. No need to import the JSON module, no need to use the dumps method. So directly here guys, JSON response method we can use, and this dictionary object we can give as input, emp dictionary. Okay, so now here no need of writing this one guys. By default content type application/JSON only there in this JSON response method. Simply we are writing like this. No need to write explicitly like JSON format. So see guys, this JSON response method directly taking the dictionary type object as input, converting into JSON and sending this JSON to the browser. Sending this JSON to the browser guys. Browser or to the another application. Clear that? So what is the difference between HTTP response method, JSON response method? What is the use of content type attribute? What is the MIME type value for JSON? MIME means multi-purpose internet mail extension, guys. Multi-purpose internet mail extension. Okay. So these all things you are getting in this program, guys. So right now just I developed, guys. Okay, here calling URL also required. Employee JSON employee JSON 2, just like I'm using, guys. Okay, no problem. Employee JSON response view. So here employee JSON 2 we are using, then second record we are getting. So just I created two views, guys. I created two URLs and return response in the form of JSON. Later these responses using the Postman tool or from the other application, how we are testing these all things in the next session I will show you. In the next session I will show you. So one more class required for you guys. One more class directly using Django REST framework. So right now, so far, I didn't use a Django REST framework. Just I downloaded and I added here REST framework. So this all belongs to Django only, guys. These all are belongs to Django only. Django, using Django concept only, I created a response in the form of JSON. So later using pure REST API, how we are doing this, how we are developing the APIs. So one project in the next session we will do it, guys. So I will stop now this session here. I will stop now this session here, guys. So at 9:30 I have other session for your seniors. Okay. So up to this completing for your seniors, guys, and whatever I'm going to discussing for tomorrow for you, that is also completing for your senior. So once completing that, you are going to add with your senior. Just I will connect to your senior batch and I will discussing some points. I'm not going to teach a new topic for them. So once completing tomorrow topic for you, later both merging. Okay, na? So then 8:30 to 10, 1.5 hour we will discuss every day. Yeah, guys. So if you are having registration, if you are completing your registration, you people will get the videos, guys, to your email. And also I'll take your emails from the office people. And today I will upload all these topics related material. Whatever the topics I explained so far, so these all PDF files I created clearly. These all things related material I'll share to you. Just all theoretically you need to read. So from tomorrow onwards, whatever the concept discussing, that is exactly belongs to REST API coding. Message if you want to be continue the session, you can make it registration, guys. Okay, yes. If you are making your registration, guys, your emails are taken by office people. So you can ask them about the video. And my side, I will share the material. I'll take your emails and I will upload it. Guys, are you understanding? My side, I'll take your emails and I will share it. Okay, guys. So Supriya, are you following?
Yeah. Yes.
Yes.
We also learn the ORM also.
What is?
ORM.
ORM tools, yes. ORM, I'll take care.
Okay.
Yes, yes. In Django, we are using ORM, and in the REST API also, we are using ORM. So, can I stop session? People are waiting there. Actually, I forgot to inform them today if I cancel class to them. If I'm continuing with you, so today only will complete that program. Then tomorrow, you people will add with them. Yeah, Saho. So tomorrow concept regular time I'll continue for you. So for your seniors, so far whatever discussing, I'll give you a revision for your senior. Okay, then tomorrow your code also completing, your first project completing. Then later you and your seniors will merge. Okay, with the same link, management people will give you a link. So by using that link, all people will join. Up to this completing for your senior. And tomorrow I'm going to teach one project for you that is also started and completed. Thank you, guys. See you. Bye.